So Venu, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Yeah, I'm ready. Thank you so much, Lauren, for the introduction. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Exabytes, for giving me an opportunity to present Freshworks here. And I welcome all the participants to part of the session. So today we're going to see about the Freshmarketer, how you can easily automate your marketing activities with the help of intelligent tool. So I will quickly start with an introduction about Freshworks, then we will get into the marketing automations and all the other related information. So the Freshworks vision is to enable every business as a customer for life across all our products. So that is a clear vision of our Freshworks team. And in order to give an high-level insights on Freshworks, so we founded in the year of 2010, and we invested by an almost like 400 million by different companies like Google partners as well, and few more. And around like we are having a recurring payment of 200 million as an ARR for annually. And also we have around like 1,75,000 customers are being using our products. So we at 2011 we start with an one product of Freshdesk, and within the decade we grown up to like close to 12 products across the different industry like marketing, supporting system, CRM, and the customer success management tool. So by the way, coming with multiple products to automate the industry's information. And we have expanded our foot around 13 offices in globally, and we have 5 data centers globally for all our products. And in order to give some industry accolades for Freshworks, we have recently uh, moved to Gartner Magic Quadrant in Visionary bucket. So since we are bringing more on machine learning and AI-based features as part of the products to improve the sales, productivity, and marketing activities across other products too. And the few accolades, what you can see in the screen is like G2 Crowd, Gartner Peer Insights, Forbes 2018 as a cloud 100 rising stars. So these are the few accolades which is honored by received by Freshworks. And now we can see the high-level insights about the multi-product company of Freshworks. So these are the different set of products we have it in our place. Like we start with 2011 with the help of supporting tool called Freshdesk. And throughout an year, within 10 years, we have grown or built almost like 12 products to address different industries. And one of the product we're going to see about is Freshmarketer. Okay. So Freshmarketer is a purely an automation tool. So you can easily automate your contact management and also the email journey. And you can trigger the email journey based on the customer's activity, or you can also segmentize your customers based on the customer's behavior. So all these experts, you will get it in one tool. So there are siloed tools or siloed approaches happening in the marketing team, like designing the templates in different tool, segmentizing the customers in different tool, and finally they are using another tool for triggering an email journey. So we understand this is a pain point for each and every marketing team and marketing who are very passionate on marketing activities. So we thought to build a product to address this pain point, and we bring all these features as part of one product to give a better user experience and user friendliness tool to the users. Okay. And let's see what are the activities you can do it as part of Freshmarketer. So you can also concentrate on the conversion rate and optimization of your websites to understand what is the total number of traffic in your website and who are the anonymous visitors and what is the metric and output you take out of its CRO. So by the way, you can do a very good CRO optimization for your website within Freshmarketer. And also you can automate your email journeys. So you can create your journey on different aspects. So based on that, system will trigger this journey whenever you initiate it. So based on customers' activity, the sequential email campaign will trigger automatically without any manual intervention. And also, like, as I said, we are a multi-product company. We do have a CRM. So that CRM, Fresh Sales, have a real-time synchronization with Freshmarketer. So this address the gap between the sales team as well as the marketing team to keep them in one page. Okay. And also, like, with the help of this synchronization, you can also manage your contacts within Freshmarketer. Also, you can also bring all your signups, and you can convert that website signups as a contact into the Freshmarketer, or you can also do a bulk import as part of the product too. And end of the day, all these informations you can pull it as an healthy analytical reports. So to understand what is the output or the performance trend of your email campaign, or the multiple experiments which you have conducted based on converting your website and improving the traffic as part of your website. So these are the activities or key focus areas. You can do it as part of one tool. And also we will go in deep and see how it is user-friendly tool is available in place to do all your marketing automation. Okay. And so this is one of an example to capture all your contact information, like an end-to-end contact information. You can capture it as part of Freshmarketer, like start from the basic information to the business requirement details. So you can also customize the field and you can build your own field. And to build this field and everything, you don't need to be a developer or a technical person. You can easily do it simply a drag and drop option. So that is how we built a product with a craftsmanship to offer a very good UI and user experience for the tool. Okay. And in the contact management itself, against each and every contact, the customer's activity will also get tracked, whether they are playing around your website, like pricing page or in the product page or in the contact us form page. So all these website activities will also track against each and every contacts. So you can see the list of or the history of activities the customer is doing as part of your website. And also these activities, you can also use it for the segmentation process too. Okay. And that's what we heard like. So once we track the customer's activity, the email activity, and the website activity, or if you are doing some custom events as part of your website, we can track all those information and we can segmentize the customer automatically. So this will reduce the huge time of your marketing agents to segment the customers based on the total contacts you have. Instead, in Freshmarketer, you can use the advanced segmentation to define the logic, how you can easily segment your customers based on the email activity or based on the website visits or based on the contact information. You can define the logics here in the advanced segmentation. And once you create the segmentation, system will take care of this activity whenever the customer or a contact meet the particular condition. System will try to put them under the particular segment, and you can use the segmented audience for certain email campaigns or certain marketing activities. Okay. And other one is once you have the segmentation is ready. So you have segmented based on different aspects to reach your targeted audience. So the next step is we also offer the email templates, which is already there in the system. So you can also take an email campaign or email template as part of the tool, or if you have your own HTML codes, for creating or designing your own templates, you can also import into the system and you can design by yourself. And the designing process is very easy. So you don't want to be a Photoshop expert or any designer to do this. It's all a drag and drop option. So if you see in the screen itself, like all the modules and triggers are available in the screen. So you can just drag and you can put it on the template, like having your logo, having your personalized email contents as part of each and every contacts. And also like you can, once you design the template, you can see the preview, how it exactly looks in the mobile version, as well as in the, if the customer opening your email template through web application, how it exactly looks. You can see the template from the customer point of view before initiating this email template to the prospects. You can review, do a one set of full review, and also you can trigger a test email to your marketing agents group email ID or to the agents in your team. So your team members can also review the template which you are planning to initiate a campaign on tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So you can do the all level of internal review along with your team members, and you can trigger this email campaign to the targeted audience. Okay. And if you have any questions, please use the chat box to write down all your questions. So we will address all the questions during the end of the session. Okay. I will move to the next screen now. So I talked about the email templates. So these are the few email templates which I took from the product, and you can easily take it from the gallery, and you can, on top of that, you can design it easily with customized information or customized email template for your audience and or your customers. Okay. And now what we do is like we will get into the product, and I will show you how, as a marketing agent or marketing expert, they can easily use Freshmarketer for automating their marketing activities and improving the conversion rate by generating more leads as part of or the conversion of lead generation. Yeah, okay. I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, just for feedback, it is visible.
All right, perfect. All right. So now we were in the dashboard of Freshmarketer. So as you are aware about all the products, dashboard will give you a high level information. What are the marketing activities you're doing it as part of on day-to-day basis, like email campaign, or if you are creating some CRO experiments. So what are the different experiments you have conducted so far, like the heat map, session reply, or the web form tracking, or maybe like a form analysis, where is the actual drop off in your website, whether they came to the cart page and without making the payment, they dropped off. So in order to understand this drop off, you can conduct different experiments as part of Freshmarketer, and you can take an output for improvising your website and improvising or reducing the number of drop off as part of your website. So these all will lead to have a better conversion of leads and also the better closure for your sales team and a business also. And also it will show you like the output of the email campaign. So what is the delivery rate and what is the output of each and every email campaign which you have triggered. So how many email has been triggered, what is the click and open rate by from your targeted audience. So all this activity you would able to, or the output metrics you would able to see it in as part of the dashboard, and also the performance trend on day-to-day basis. If you are triggering an email campaign to 1,000 or 5,000 audience or 5,000 customers, you can see how much emails are delivered, how many people have clicked and opened. You would able to see that performance trend in the dashboard itself. Okay. And you might have a question like how we will track this customer's activity. They are playing around a website, or how they can easily sign up through website, and how we can convert that as a contact into the Freshmarketer. So if you see in the screen, we have a tracking code as a snippet. So once you click that, it will take you to the tracking code page. And this is a code snippet. It's just a code snippet. You can copy and you can put it on your website, HTML or embedded code as part of your back office. So this would able to help and track the page visits of your customers. All these informations we can track it with the help of this code snippet.
Hey, Venu.
Yes.
Just to interject here, your screen is moving on your end, correct?
Yes, I just changed it.
It's not on our end.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
let me reshare my screen again.
No problem.
How about now?
Okay. Yes. It's scrolling up and down. I can see that.
Okay.
All right.
Also,
Sorry.
did you get a chance
Continue.
to see the dashboard also?
Yes, I can see the dashboard. Yes.
All right. Okay, so this is the dashboard I'm referring to. So all this marketing activity, you're doing it as part of day to day. All those activities will recorded as part of dashboard. So here itself, as a marketing head or an agent, they can see how this performance or marketing activities are happening on day-to-day basis. And in order to track the customer's behavior, like whether they are part of your website and playing or going through your pricing page and going through your product informations. So how we will track all those information is with the help of tracking code. So you can just click on that. You will see a code snippet here. So you can just copy and you can put it on your website back office. So this will help us to understand how the customer is traveling as part of your website, and all this activity will be tracked against each and every contact which is created in the Freshmarketer. And also once you update this code snippet as part of your website, you can also cross verify that whether the snippet is updated properly or not. So by the way, you can also cross verify whether it is installed properly in your website end. And similarly, the Freshmarketer code snippet will also help you to track the custom events by tracking the whether the users are trying to download some product brochures or the newsletters as part of your website. So all these custom events which you are running it in your website, those information will also get tracked as part of each and every customer. So this all metrics is very much useful for the marketing agents to send right set of email campaigns to the prospects. So without knowing or understanding the customer's expectations, blindly sending a common email template to all the audience, it will not make sense. So that's what the Freshmarketer here is to help you with a code snippet to understand the behavior or the expectations of the customer. And based on that, you can send right set of email campaign to the prospects. So if I'm a customer coming to your website and I have submit my information, okay. So and I'm going to the pricing page and going to the specific product or specific page in your website. All these activities of the customer will tracked under each and every contact. Okay. And we talked about how you can easily install your code snippet in your website. Now we will see how you can bring in all your uh, website signups as a contact into Freshmarketer. If you see here, we have a web form tracking. So this will help you to integrate with your website signup form or the contact us form. So this will help us to convert all your signups as a contact or a data will create it as a contact into the system. Okay. So this is how you can automatically convert all your signups through website as a contact into the system. Or you can also import your contact manually by doing an import. If you already have an database as in Excel sheet format, you can import it easily. So this is the second option of onboarding your contacts into the system. And the third option is, of course, every organization would have the marketing tool and the CRM to manage the customer relationship management and everything. So we also have a CRM tool which is natively integrated with Freshmarketer. So with the help of synchronization, the real-time synchronization, all these contacts will get synchronized. It's a two-way communication. It's not only a one-way communication, it's a two-way communication, but still you have the flexibility to define the logic here, how it actually should work with respect to synchronization. Whether it should be a one-way or two-way, you can define your logics here. So by the way, whenever the new lead is or the contact is added in the CRM or either in the Freshmarketer, both the systems will equally transfer the data into the products, and you can have the customer database in one place. Okay. And also it will try to understand whether the customer is interested in receiving an email or not, whether they have unsubscribed your email campaign. All these metrics will also capture in Freshmarketer. Similarly, this can also push to the CRM. Okay. So by the way, you have one tool to for having a tightly integrated product. So this will help you to keep your sales team and marketing team at one place, and also it will address the gap between both the teams. So these are the three different ways of onboarding your contacts into Freshmarketer. So here you have the contact management module. Here you can bring all your contacts from different source, and you can put it on here. And also for each and every contact, you can have your own customized contact information. You can also additionally create some custom fields, and you can update it, the information you record. And also we will track the recent activities, whether they are opened your email campaigns, or whether they have unsubscribed, or they have replied to your email campaign, or they have downloaded any newsletters or the subscription letters from your website. All these recent activities will get tracked against each and every contact. Okay. So this is how you can see the 360 view of the prospect with respect to their customers' activities, and also you can see the end-to-end contact information, and also you can see whether they are part of any other subscription types, and all those information you can see it under one screen. Okay. And once you have this contact onboarded in your Freshmarketer, the next step is we can easily segment them into different methods. So one is, you can call it as list, and another one is segment. So the list is nothing but like, if you have a list of people who is especially looking for discounts or promotion for certain products and services you offer, so you can create a different set of list, and you can update the customer's data as part of the particular list. So this is kind of creating a group of folders, or group, like keep or shortlisting the audience or the customer as part of each and every group in order to identify easily, since you already know that. So these are the customers looking for certain products and they need certain discounts. So by the way, you can create a contacts based on your decision or based on your list, and you can send right set of email campaign to the prospects. Okay. And other one is the segment. So this is, we call it as advanced segmentation. Here you can define the logics. So system will identify uh, against each and every prospect how this logic works. So in order to design and configure the segmentation is pretty simple. It's all something like a drop down. So you have to choose the value, and you can click on save, and you can save it. By the way, it's very simple and very easy use software for your marketing agents to do the segmentation. So you don't want to go through your emails or multiple domains to track whether the customer replied or about the customer database. So, but here in Freshmarketer, you can define all the different aspects here. And we offer multiple aspects, like followed by the page visits, like whatever the website pages you have, based on the website pages also you can segment, and you can target the audience as part of the tool. And similarly, like the contact field informations. So if you are capturing like the expiry date, the product expiry date, the sign up date, or the policy expiration date, or if they are purchased specific product, and if there is an opportunity to cross sell your other products and services, you can also segment based on the custom fields or values which you have created as part of each and every contact. And based on that also, you can easily segment, and you can cross sell your products campaign to the existing customers. Okay. And similarly, this is going to work for your new customers, those who are come to your page, but they have not make the payment. They might left left without making the payment. They might move or dropped off from the particular cart page. So by the way, we can also segmentize your customers based on custom events. Okay. So like if someone is without making the payment and moved off, or someone has downloaded some newsletters specific to the products or service. So based on that also, you can track the customers based on the activity they do as part of your website. And by the way, also you can trigger a right set of email campaign to the prospects. So by the way, You can create multiple segmentations for your marketing automation based on each and every use cases. You can create like welcoming and welcome email to, or welcome email to the audience, those who are signed up recently within your website. You can send an email campaign, or you can have a segmentation separately for them, or similarly you can also have address different use cases by creating a segmentation. So once you segmentize your contacts, and once you define the segment logic based on website or any other activities, as a next step, you can start designing your email template within Freshmarketer itself. So let me take a pause here and just want to remind you again, if you have any questions, please feel free to use the chat window to update all your questions. So we will take up all these questions during the end of the session. All right, perfect. So now we have seen how you can onboard your customers, how you can easily segment your customers within the store. And now we will see how you can design your email template. Okay. And in order to design your email template, let me take an example here. So for example, in order to design a template, like here you can update the basic information about the email campaign which you are trying to trigger it for the targeted audience, like the campaign email and the subscription types, or even if you have more subscription types, you can also customize and you can configure based on your need. You can update it here, and you can verify your domain name. So this domain verifications will help you to make sure all your email campaigns will send it to the customer's inbox without moving into their trash bucket or spam bucket. So this domain verifications will consider that your domain is an active domain. So by the way, you were able to send all your emails, campaigns, whichever it's triggered, all will trigger to the customer's inbox directly. And also it will make the accuracy of sending all this template or email campaigns to the inbox directly without moving to the spam bucket or trash. Okay. And here you can choose a targeted audience, whether you are targeting for the group of people which you have created is called list, or you have created multiple segments for different use cases. So here you can choose the relevant segments, logics, which you want to use it for the particular email campaign. So by the way, you can choose the relevant segments, and here you can have the subject information, like a personalized subject information. So these are the different placeholders we offer as part of the email template. So whenever the email is received from the customer end, but I can see the subject, everything is very personalized to me. So if it is like a generic email campaign or a template, of course, I would not even open my email template. I'm just telling from a customer angle. If some subject seems very personalized to me based on my information, then definitely I will going to go through my email. So this is how you can improve your customers' engagement as part of Freshmarketer. And you can, so by the way, you can gain the attention of the customers to respond to your email activities and everything you're doing as part of marketing. These all will give us a very good performance trend report of for the lead conversions and customers conversion. Okay. By the way, you can have your personalized information for the subjects and headers, and also you can create multiple footers for different set of email campaigns, or if you have a sub company, subdomains. So based on that, also you can have the footer configurations. By the way, you can complete the initial basic information. As a second step, here you can choose a set of email template as part of the product. We have around like huge, like 150 plus email templates are already there in the system. So you don't want to design it from the scratch. Instead, you can pick any one of this email template, and you can, on top of that, you can customize, and you can have your own personal template with logos, pictures, or a GIF images, animated images. You can put it on the template, and you can trigger the email campaign to the targeted audience and segment which you have created. So, or else if you have your own HTML codes for email template, you can also do that. And here you can easily design your design template. So it doesn't need any developer knowledge or the designer knowledge to do it. So it's simply a drag and drop tool. As I said, like you can simply drag and you can put it on wherever you require by updating your logos and everything. You can do it as part of Freshmarketer, and you can customize the content and everything. And if you want to have a 2:3 or 1:3 columns, you can easily do that, and you can configure your personal information for the email campaign. Okay. And also you can preview the email template which you have designed, how it exactly looks in the desktop version, and similarly how it exactly looks in the mobile application. If a customer opened your email template through web application or through mobile application, how it exactly looks. So by the way, you can see the preview of your email template, and also you can send on one or two people as part of your team, and you can have their email address here, and you can do one round of email trigger testing before initiating to the targeted audience. So by the way, you can do the testing and do the preview process before initiating to the prospects or the customers. So once you're done with the testing, you can just click on next, and all this email campaign will initiate it to the targeted list and audience which you are focused for now. And immediately you will also see the delivery rate of each and every email campaign which you have triggered. So what is the delivery rate, click rates, open rate, everything you can see it as part of each and every campaign. And also you can pull a report out of it directly from the same screen itself. Okay. So this is how you can easily design your templates, like simply a drag and drop option, and you can trigger these email templates to the targeted audience. And now you can ask me like how we can automate this journey. I have shown like as an individual marketing agent can design, they can trigger it, but how we can automate this journey throughout an year for the customer, those who have signed up or those who are moved to the certain product page. That's how we come to a place called the journey creation. So here you can define your multiple journeys for different use cases for welcoming a new customer or those who have purchased your products. You can send some email, thank you email to the prospect, those who have made purchase to your system. So by the way, you can do this all journey creation as part of the tool. Again, we believe and we want to use the tool in a very simplest way. So we give more importance on product craftsmanship by simply a drag and drop option for the agents to be comfortable on using the product. So let's take an example here. I want to concentrate on one of the list or one of the group of people. And based on that, I can trigger multiple email campaigns in the system. For example, I'm just taking a list of people from Sydney conference list, and I am sending an initial email to the audience. Okay, it's the group of people is around like 100 to 500 audiences there in the group. And if the audience or the customer open my email or they have clicked my email or replied my email, so based on the email activity, I can define another email journey to the prospects, those who have clicked my previous email. So by the way, I can design the journey easily with the help of journey creation. And if some people have just clicked my email, but they didn't reply to me, then I can define and I can send different email campaign to the audience, those who are or clicked my email. So by the way, I can define my own journey, and also you can also see the real-time metrics for the 500 audience. So where the 500 audience are as part of this journey, whether they are in the initial email template or if they are in the second step of the email journey or they are in the third step of the email journey. So by the way, you can have this journey created, and also you can see the real-time metrics, how all your 500 audience traveled from the initial stage to the final stage. And by the way, you can see the conversion options here, how they are traveling as part of your email journey. And here you can see all your triggers and action items, it's simply a drag and drop option. You can trigger and you can start the journey. So whenever the new content is added into the particular list or in the particular segment, system identify this customer as part of particular segment automatically, then system will take care of this journey and system will send this email campaign, and based on the customer's activity, the other set of steps will get triggered automatically. So this will reduce the time hours of marketing agents to concentrate more on the journey. Instead, they can focus more on how we can improve the conversion rate, and your sales team can also focus on the qualified leads. So the marketing team can build some qualified leads because with the help of this journey, and that leads can easily pass it on to the CRM with the help of integration in Freshmarketer. So by the way, you can make sure both the teams are working together as part of your organization. Okay. So by the way, you can automate all your journeys. And even though you don't want to create a journey every time from the scratch, but Freshmarketer offers standard email templates, everything as part of tools already for different use cases. So here you can see the different standard email journey templates, which is already created in Freshmarketer. So you can take a clone of this predefined template in the system, and you can, on top of that, you can just customize and you can add the right list or right segment for the journey, and you can start the journey for your audience. So by the way, we wanted to reduce the maneuvers of spending or building everything from the scratch. Instead, we building or giving the templates already as part of the product. So on top of that, you can just do some tweaks and you can initiate this journey for your targeted customers. Okay. So here, as of now, what we have seen is like how we can manage your contacts and how we can design your email templates as part of the product, and also how you can automate your journey. And the last part is little bit, I will touch up on the conversion rate here. So how you can easily do the conversions and everything as part of the tool. Here you can understand how the click rates are happening within your website, and what is the scroll map, the CRO part, to understand how this website activities and website presence for your website visitors. Okay, so which are the products or which are the website pages they have clicked or opened more predominantly. So by the way, you can understand the interest of the website visitors, and based on that, you can trigger some promotions and activities as part of the product. So by the way, you can see the total number of visitors, total number of clicks across your website, and also you can see how this transition happens across multiple devices. So whether how the users, website visitors through mobile app or tablet or through web application. So this is how the heat map can works for you. And also like the funnel analysis will help you to understand where is the actual drop off in your website. So how this drop off happened from the initial landing page or in the cart page or in the pricing page. So by the way, you would able to understand all these metrics as part of the conversion. So by you can create multiple experiments here, and you can see the conversion rate of improving the conversion rate or reducing the drop off in your website. So by the way, you can generate more leads and you can convert more leads with the help of CRO. And also you can run a poll and feedback sessions like with respect to Freshmarketer, and you can also get some feedback from your real-time website visitors. So by the way, you can understand, you can take this feedback for your business promotions and business improvements, like which product they are focusing on or what their expectations is. So by the way, you can run a poll and feedback sessions and you can get a feedback out of it. By the way, also you can have, or you can take some serious decision-making process as part of the marketing activity. Okay. So these all CRO analytics, which we have it as part of Freshmarketer, will you gives more conversion rate for generating more leads, and also you can easily understand what is the traffic or the unique visitors as part of your website. And all this information, end of the day, you can take it as an analytical reports. So with respect to email campaigns or with respect to the CRO part, like what is the visitors presence as part of your each and every pages, or if you are sending some email campaigns with the link, embedded link, how many times the users have clicked and how they'll have landed into the page. So all these metrics you would able to pull it as an analytical information from the tool, and you can use this reports and analytical information for the decision making process and how you can improve the conversion rate as part of your marketing activities. Okay. So these are the high level information about Freshmarketer, how you can easily automate your marketing activity by doing all this marketing activity from one tool. So that is how the Freshmarketer offers with very simple UI and with very less minimal number of clicks to the agents to get some more output out of it. And if you have any questions with respect to Freshmarketer or any other modules which we spoke about till for last 30-40 minutes, you can shoot all the questions in the chat window. So we will try to answer all questions one by one.
Okay, Venu, for now, we don't have any questions yet, and we're just going to give them a little bit of time to do that. So guys, once again, if you have any questions regarding the presentation on what you've just seen for the last 45 minutes, just go ahead and leave that in the Q&A box. It's right beneath your screen. Click that, fill in your questions, and we'll get right to it. But in the meantime, Venu, what's the situation like over there?
Yeah, so here the situation is pretty okay, but with respect to we are all working from home, and still we are in the lockdown for more than close to 3.5 months.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I couldn't meet my friends and office colleagues. So we just keeping all this activity remotely. And this is how we need to bring in more digitalized products to the market to enhance their business and everything. So that is how Freshworks and Exabytes are helping the business stakeholders to improve their business and everything. But still, it's okay, like being adapting this new trend, and that's how we have to go through. That's it. So
But
how
in terms
about
of,
there, Larry?
sorry, come again?
So how about the situation there in Singapore?
Well, Singapore is basically, if I'm not mistaken, still in phase 2 of the circuit breaker, but things have loosened up a little bit. And in terms of Malaysia, things are kind of back to normal, but there has been a slight surge in cases so far. So I think on our end, all we can do is stay vigilant and try not to break the rules. You know, if you're traveling back from overseas, I think it's always good to quarantine yourself for the sake of everybody. I think it's the right thing to do. So yeah. But in terms of where you are the cases, you know, still on an all-time high, or are they actually coming down?
Okay, good to hear that.
No, I mean in
And
terms of where you are right now. Yeah.
So we're also getting some very good numbers and recovery stages. The people are getting recovered easily, and but still the global, all the entire global countries are looking for the vaccine to get this sorted out. I'm looking for the best.
And I do think, like, given time, you know, I think things will hopefully improve, because I know like different countries are in different stages right now, and it's just not ideal for everybody. But I think this too will come to pass. We have a question that just came in from Elizabeth. Now, her question is, let me just read this. Okay. The question is, are there minimum statistics, for example, web traffic, products, and etc., for Freshworks to be helpful?
Yeah, like of course, like we have the analytical reports as part of across our products. From the marketing perspective, like you can pull the reports based on the website traffics or the products, the page, how many users have visited, or the CRO metrics. You can pull it as a report and you can make use of it. And also, whenever you try to create multiple experiments for the heat maps or the A/B testing or the form analysis as a CRO, you can take all these metrics, what is the drop off actually in the previous month, and by creating multiple experiments, what is the conversion rate out of it for the new experiment which you have created in Freshmarketer. So by the way, you can take the end-to-end analytical reports from the system, and also this analytical reports is pretty automated. So like you don't need to create a report every time. Instead, you can schedule the report on daily or weekly or monthly. So system will generate the statics or analytical reports and will send it to your team.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the question, Elizabeth. I hope that answers what you were asking. Now, our next question is, do you have any partnerships available with Freshworks?
Okay, the partnership with like a partners for Freshworks promoting the product, something like that. Is that a question?
Well, let's just assume that is the question. Do you have any partnerships like that?
Yeah, of course. Like we are working with multiple partners. We have around 400 partners till now, and across the globe. So we are open to partnership with organizations. Yeah.
Okay. Another question just came in. I think this will be the last one for your session here. I'm interested about the Fresh Caller. Can you introduce a little bit about it?
Yeah, definitely. I can also give in some insights on Freshcaller. So thank you so much for asking the question here. So as I said, we have multiple products across Freshworks. So Freshcaller, which is we built in the 2017, and this Freshcaller can easily integrate with other products also. So we can also set your own IVR, or you can also bring your own carrier as part of Freshcaller integration. And Freshcaller capabilities will help you to get or purchase your own numbers, localized numbers based on the region. For example, if you're doing a business in US, India, Singapore, and Australia, you can purchase a localized number within Freshcaller itself. And it's also cheap to get a purchase from Freshcaller. And using this number, you can take all the conversations through Freshcaller, and all your conversation with your prospects will get recorded. So the recordings will happen along with the product, and also you can set an IVR like press 1 for routing to one agent, or press 2 for second for certain information. By the way, you can set an IVR, and also since it is a cloud-based product, we're also bringing an machine learning and AI-based learning as part of the product. So instead of using the dial pad of pressing 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can also use your voice recognition. And also we are trying to bring in, already there are global languages, localized languages are there. You can also use your localized languages to answer the options like 1, 2, 3, and 4. So based on you want to touch with the agent, or if you want to get some knowledge information, by the way, you can do the localized recorded image information or recorded sound as part of IVR. And also like you can also mask your number. For example, if your number is like a +61 1 2 3 4 5 6, but while you call the customer from the customer's mobile phone, the number would be a different number, like a toll-free number of yours, what you have put it on your website. So by the way, also you can have your, you can mask your number and you can make use of it, the Freshcaller. And this Freshcaller is purely integrated with the CRM and the Freshdesk and other products too. So by the way, you can, end of the day, even our products can also have and also stand as a standalone product. Even this can also be integrated as a full suite along with a 360 CRM or a omni-channel support solution. By the way, you can have all this product under one tool and you can make use of it. So end of the day, your agents will look one screen, okay? With respect to CRM or with respect to Freshmarketer or a chat or the Freshcaller, they will have one tool and they can access all this information.
And I think that's absolutely fantabulous. Yes. You're going to say, continue?
Yeah, that's it from my end. Yeah.
Okay. Then we're going to have to wrap things up right now. We've gone a little bit over time, but thank you so much for answering all those questions and for making something which is seemingly so complex and so difficult, so easy to understand. I think it was a wonderful presentation. To everyone else who's watching, let's give him a virtual round of applause, a big hand. Venu, thank you so much for joining us here at the Singapore Marketing Fest 2020. I'll see you around. You have a nice day.
Bye-bye. See you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the session. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Thumbs up.
Exabytes. Grow your business online.